widescreen format. It was
Right.
great.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, that's what this does.
Aha.
This is doing a widescreen, high-def format.
Wow, that's cool. But then it probably is a new generation of.
And it's 14 megapixels.
Yes, it's Canon. Yeah, that's what mine was too. It's the new generation of the Inox. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's neat.
Yeah.
It's great.
And excellent first-rate stills and everything. So
Can it shoot video too?
that's what it's doing right now.
So you're filming.
Just
Oh, you want to film the whole thing of that?
well, I'll just see if it works out like that. I can always just use the audio, but I just thought, you know,
Then I'll stop looking stupid and drinking.
it's fine. You know. So here's what really got me. I mean, this the immense, obviously the immense popularity of this film everywhere in the world, except for the United States, because we're the very last territory to see this film. Correct?
You're not the last. I mean, you know, of the Western territories, Russia, Australia hasn't come in. UK is coming in the same time as US.
Oh, it
Australia,
is.
UK and US is coming in this way.
I see.
It's generally the English-speaking countries has been slower to take, but I know that US, Australia, and UK has all the distributors has spoken together and decided to hold back the film because once the paperback hit here, and the paperback has only been out here for like half a year, maybe more, but it has really soared the last half year and been on the New York Times bestseller list for half a year. So I think they wanted the advantage of this book sale to take off, and that was a wise decision. I mean, because the book sale in the English-speaking countries has been much slower to catch fire.
Got it.
Whereas something like France and Spain, Germany, even Germany, Spain and France has really sold a lot of books, and the film has done tremendous business. Actually, Spain is the best country. We sold 1.6 million tickets in Spain.
Huh.
And with a Swedish language film that's dubbed into Spanish.
Yeah. The second one has already been shot, right? And it's ready to come out.
Not by me.
But not by you.
No.
You're not going to have anything to do with the third either?
No.
Okay.
I shot the first one and that's it.
One was enough.
Well, it was a very easy decision because I looked at the production plan and everything had to be shot within 11 months. And 2 other scripts were not even started. There was not even writers on it.
Right. Yeah.
And I just saw this and I thought, you know, I want to make this really big, high quality film that you see. And in order to do that, if I stretch myself to the 2 other projects and having to be three places at the same time, trying to write these while I'm shooting the first one, trying to shoot the others while I'm doing post on this, it's just not going to work. And I'm going to stretch myself, and you know, I'm not going to be able to hold this quality, and it's going to be too tough for my family and all that, because you know, I'm Danish, so I went to Stockholm to shoot this, and I traveled 100 times back and forth between Copenhagen and Stockholm, which is like you know, going between what is it? It's like Washington and New York or something. You go crazy. I mean, it's a little bit further than Washington and New York, but in the end, you just start going crazy. So I thought it was too much of a stretch, and I should limit myself, not be too greedy, and concentrate on doing a really good job with the first one.
Sure.
Also, I liked the first book better than the others. I thought the first book was more unique in its plot and with Lisbeth's character and those things. I thought that the second book was a little bit more regular thriller, whereas the first book has this slow burn, character-driven mystery drama, and I love the mystery of Hyatt and all that. So that was my decision, and yeah, I'm fine with that. That's of course it's tough to do a first film like that and get everything up running, the actors, and work for like 4 months on the set, and then have to let go of it. Of course, that is tough. But
you know, you're saying the same thing. Your reason for not wanting to do it so quickly, part 2 and 3, is pretty much the same thing that Catherine Hardwicke said about the Twilight series. She didn't want to get going so fast either.
No.
And they didn't. They parted company.
She did the first one, and then But the thing is also that if it had been laid out differently, say like you could have done all the preparation and all the scripts and shoot it as one long process for all 3 films, and then calmly, you know, start the editing on them when we are shooting, but going in and finishing all the post after you were finished shooting, like more like what Jackson did with Lord of the Rings. Then I would have been okay with it. But the first one had to be finished before, and so it just wasn't possible. The editing of the first one would come to picture lock. I would still be on the set of the second one. I just didn't see it functioning.
All right.